The European Union (EU) has approved landmark regulations that will govern cryptocurrencies across the bloc. The new laws require crypto wallet providers, issuers of stablecoins, and crypto exchanges to seek licenses to operate across the EU. The new regulations, known as Markets in Crypto Assets (MiCA), also introduce measures aimed at preventing money laundering, safeguarding financial stability, and protecting consumers. World first. The EU introduces comprehensive crypto law. The EU's new crypto regulations have been described as a «world first» by the European Commission's Mairead McGuinness. The EU's approval of the new crypto laws makes it the first major jurisdiction globally to introduce a comprehensive crypto law. The new regulations aim to create a level playing field for crypto businesses across the EU while ensuring that customers are protected from fraud and financial instability. Crypto licensing requirements. The MiCA regulations introduce new licensing requirements for crypto wallet providers, issuers of stablecoins, and crypto exchanges. To operate legally across the EU, these businesses must obtain a license from their national regulator. The new licensing regime is aimed at preventing the misuse of cryptocurrencies by criminals and ensuring that these businesses meet the highest standards of consumer protection. Identifying customers to prevent money laundering. In addition to licensing requirements, the EU's new crypto regulations also require crypto operators to identify their customers. The Transfer of Funds Regulation, approved by the European Parliament, requires crypto operators to verify their customers' identities before allowing them to use their services. This measure is aimed at preventing money laundering and terrorist financing activities that use cryptocurrencies. Maintaining sufficient reserves. The EU's new regulations also require issuers of stablecoins to maintain sufficient reserves to protect consumers from losses. Stablecoins are cryptocurrencies that are pegged to the value of another asset, such as the US dollar or gold. By requiring issuers of stablecoins to maintain sufficient reserves, the EU aims to ensure that these cryptocurrencies remain stable and that consumers are protected from any fluctuations in their value. Protecting consumers and safeguarding financial stability. The EU's new crypto regulations aim to protect consumers from fraud and financial instability while also safeguarding financial stability across the EU. The new regulations are part of the EU's broader efforts to regulate the fintech industry and ensure that it operates in a responsible and sustainable manner. By introducing clear rules and standards for the crypto industry, the EU aims to foster innovation while also protecting consumers. What's next for the EU's crypto regulations? The EU's new crypto regulations are expected to take effect in 2024. Between now and then, crypto businesses across the EU will need to prepare to comply with the new regulations. National regulators will be responsible for implementing the new licensing regime and ensuring that crypto businesses comply with the new rules. In conclusion, the EU's approval of the MiCA regulations and Transfer of Funds regulation marks a significant milestone for the crypto industry globally. The EU's new regulations create a comprehensive framework for the regulation of cryptocurrencies across the bloc and are aimed at protecting consumers from fraud and financial instability while safeguarding financial stability. While the new regulations will take effect in 2024, crypto businesses across the EU must start preparing to comply with the new rules now to ensure that they can operate legally across the bloc. Impact of the EU's new crypto regulations. The impact of the EU's new crypto regulations is expected to be significant. By creating a comprehensive regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies, the EU aims to promote innovation in the fintech industry while protecting consumers and safeguarding financial stability. The new regulations are expected to lead to greater transparency and accountability in the crypto industry, which should boost consumer confidence and encourage more widespread adoption of cryptocurrencies. The new regulations are also likely to lead to increased competition within the crypto industry as smaller players are forced to exit the market or consolidate with larger players to meet the new licensing requirements. However, the new regulations are expected to benefit established players in the crypto industry who already meet the high standards required to obtain a license. Challenges facing the EU's crypto regulations. While the EU's new crypto regulations are a significant step forward for the industry, they also face a number of challenges. One of the main challenges is the difficulty of enforcing the new regulations across the bloc. With each member state responsible for implementing the new regulations, there is a risk that some countries may not enforce them effectively, creating a patchwork of different regulatory regimes across the EU. Another challenge facing the new regulations is the rapidly evolving nature of the crypto industry. As new cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies emerge, regulators will need to adapt quickly to keep pace with developments in the industry. This may require regular updates to the MiCA regulations and other crypto laws to ensure that they remain effective and relevant. Finally, the new regulations may face opposition from some parts of the crypto industry, particularly those that have benefited from the lack of regulation in the past. These players may seek to challenge the new regulations in court or lobby for changes to the rules to suit their interests. Conclusion. The EU's approval of the MiCA regulations and transfer of funds regulation marks a major milestone for the crypto industry globally. The new regulations create a comprehensive regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies across the EU and are aimed at protecting consumers, preventing money laundering, and safeguarding financial stability. While the new regulations are not without challenges, they represent a significant step forward for the crypto industry and should help to promote innovation and boost consumer confidence in cryptocurrencies.